I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in. Thank y'all for tapping in the Yocuzpodcast, man. Y'all know what it is. We lit, man. It's Thursday, man. Got the big homies in the building, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, drop a comment out of this episode. You hear me?
Mhm.
Homies, what's up? Special guest in the building.
What's up?
Special guest.
What
What's
it
up,
do,
big
Special
man?
brother?
Got
guest.
my man Gio up in the building,
What's
man.
up, Smoke? How the
What it
brothers?
do, man? What it do, man?
Yo,
What's going
hey,
on,
you
man?
already know.
Glad you tapping in with us, man, on this good Thursday, the Yo Cuz podcast, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Looking forward to having it on here, man. To be able to dialogue with you, you know what I'm saying? Once
Uh-huh.
again, y'all, I'm Smokey the Scientist, man, tapping in with y'all, man, each and every Thursday. And every day that you want or need to see me on this podcast, I'm on here with the good men. Thank y'all for subscribing, liking, and sharing, and commenting. Keep the good love and energy going. Once again, we in the building. Chef
We
Gio, what it do, man?
Hey, what's happening? How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? It's an honor and a pleasure. You hear me to be on this podcast right here with the family, man. Yo, cuz, you hear me? And the big homie Smoke,
you
Smokey the
already know.
STS. You hear me, man? It's Jamal Gage, aka Go Chef, aka Geo. You know what I'm saying? You
You
feel me?
already know. Big facts, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all gotta please forgive me, right? Because I might dip in and out the screen because I'm in here burning right now, man. I'm making some eggs. Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
I got something else going right now, man. I got some biscuits and gravy. You understand?
Uh.
Yeah, I got some biscuits and gravy going with some salmon patties, man. I got some salmon patties in the background, so be
Mm-hmm.
something light.
There it
Yeah.
is, man. There it is, cuz man. Welcome to the show. You
Mhm.
already know we are lit every day. Every day. Round table is in the building every Saturday. Make sure y'all tap in with that. You feel what I'm saying? We on the ball, man. Thank y'all for the support.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
y'all for the support. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, man, because we lit tonight. Man, listen, hey, big homie, I got some questions for you, big homie.
Yes, sir.
I got some questions for you. You feel what I'm saying? It's only 5 questions, good questions, real questions. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Question number one. What
Yeah.
made you believe that all your different skills, cooking, rapping, hustling, could connect you into one path of separating lanes?
Okay. It's like when you take these different traits or skill sets, right, and
Uh-huh.
really channel them into the positive, because the same skills and the same traits that you just named can also be geared toward the negative.
Facts.
You know, it's a balance. It's a negative and a positive when dealing with life. So if you take those same skill sets and you gear them towards the positive side, it brings out success, it
Mm-hmm.
brings out growth,
Mm-hmm.
it brings out the maturation of a man, the maturity,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying, of a man. And it propels you to heights that some people will never reach.
Yeah.
So once you tune in to those God-given gifts and skill sets, because we all have them, some people just choose not to tune into them or recognize them.
Or use them.
They swindle them off. You know what I mean?
Right.
And in that you become lost. So when I
Mm-hmm.
take these skill sets and I gear them toward the positive side of things, it turns me into an ultra beast, so to
Mm.
speak. You and me,
Nah, for real.
it turns you into a genius. Now, if you go into different literature, different books, right, and that speaks about the genius in men and women, you can see that they use different skill sets to propel them to different levels of life.
Fact.
And some people call them geniuses. Einstein, different scientists, politicians, musicians, Mozart. Let's keep it real. Jay-Z. Let's get to Al Johnny. I'm not gonna go too far off into this, but some people call these people geniuses.
Right.
What they do because they mastered their skill and they took their talents to a whole nother level. You feel me?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. What you think about that, Smoke?
Now, I mean, I
Different
think
skills.
I mean, that's exactly what he said. You know, we've mastered a lot. I think we're born with a whole lot of skills that we don't tend to tap into sometime. And changing lanes, you either if you don't tap into it, you might as well just remain or in the same lane because you more than likely going to stay there. I think it got a lot to do with your health. You know, what you put into your mind, what you actually take on or look at it on an everyday basis. You know, because the lane, the distractions from trying to tap into your talents is what's most important, man. Because some people can be aware that they there, they be right there at the finish line, and boom, something turn them back around, and they square one again. You understand? So
Nah, for
when you
real.
have these type of talents and you do become aware of them, you got to protect them at all costs. You understand? Because you
Mm-hmm.
can
Yeah.
lose them just as fast as you realize that you have them. You get what I'm saying? If you don't
Nah,
do the
fast
proper
too.
things, yeah, it'll be hard to the focus. You get what I mean?
Mm,
So yeah, I feel like having a lot of talent and traits, man. You can never stop learning. You know what I'm saying? You can never stop reading. You
facts.
can never stop learning. You need your different traits. You need your different credentials. What you call them?
Mm-hmm.
Certifications. Whatever you can go out there and get, man. Get a
Go
lot
get
of it
it.
and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go get that shit, man.
Nah,
You
for
can
real,
turn it from
fact.
negative to a positive with any type of situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get the knowledge.
My
That's
man.
all.
That's it. Go get the knowledge. And the knowledge be for free. So
Yeah, absolutely. And
For
some
free.
and,
It's
and some
everywhere.
yeah, and some things right to piggyback off of what Smokey said, right? When getting the knowledge and the certifications and the things that we do, it's
mm-hmm.
rules and regulations to every game.
Hell
So
yeah.
first you got to identify what game am I in? What game am I playing? What arena am I operating in? And you then have to learn the rules and the regulations to that game you're playing, even when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
something minute as to, and I'm not going to say minute, but it is because it's on a lower level, hustling, drug selling,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
rules and regulations to that shit. So you don't just, like they say, jump off the porch into the game. No, you got to learn the rules and the regulations
Regulations first, yeah.
before you step off that porch, before you
Mm.
get into that game. You got to know that there's certain things you can do and certain things you can't
You
do.
can't do.
That's
So,
forbidden.
You heard
So
me.
when dealing with these type of arenas, you can't play the game if you don't know the rules and regulations to it. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
do, you're gonna lose. Every
Mm-hmm.
time you're gonna lose.
Yep.
So I'm not going to come onto the football field with shorts and a tank top jersey on and a basketball in my hand. They're gonna be looking at me like, what the fuck wrong with? Hey man,
No for
you in the wrong game, champ.
no for
You on a football field. You hear me?
and you got a basketball in your hand.
You got a basketball and some shorts on. You need a helmet. You need
No.
some shoulder pads. You need some
Yeah.
fucking cleats on your feet. And you hear me? And you need the
Yeah.
right equipment because a nigga gonna crush your ass out here.
Yeah.
You hear me? Because you playing the wrong game and you don't know the rules of this shit.
Yeah.
You
Fact.
understand what I'm saying? A nigga gonna clobber your ass. Nah, and it's that real.
It is.
When you got guys that's jumping into these games and coming into these arenas and they not properly prepared,
Mm-hmm.
they not only water down the game, interfering what's going on, technical fouls. It causes problems. It causes friction and what's
Mm-hmm.
going on. So now you got a bunch of guys that shouldn't be playing this game because they don't know the rules of the regulations of what's
Regulations.
going on. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight
Hell
up.
yeah. Nah, for real. Nigga, listen. We learned that back in the days.
Yeah,
Rules and regulations.
yeah, yeah,
Have rules and regulations, man. Nah, for real.
yeah.
Question two. We lit. Which of your past hustles taught you the most about business and dealing with people?
Man, I, I cannot stray away from saying the drug game. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know, to no avail, and not to glorify drugs and street dealings, but
Mm,
I am a recipient of that. So,
right.
being in the streets and hustling, from a young age, tender age of 13, 12, you know,
No, for real.
you know, selling dummy rocks, from the,
No.
all the way up to, gallons of PCP. You feel me?
hmm
I just came home off a PCP conspiracy, and I'm not glorifying this shit at all, man. But I've been in it for a long time, man, years, and it teaches you customer service.
hmm
It teaches you
No, for real.
how to check your inventory. It teaches you retail. It teaches you economics. It teaches you entrepreneurship on a whole nother level.
Level, not for real. For
You have
real.
because you have to know marketing. You
hmm
also have because you had a product. So you're dealing
hmm
with the product and you have to sell this product. So in order to sell the product, you have to market it. You have to let
hmm
people know that this is what I have. This is
hmm
what I'm selling. And
Right.
I'm presenting it to you in a pretty package. It may be bagged right. It may got green bags, yellow bags. It may got
hmm
nice clear bottles. You might be out there just, sampling, sending out samples, whatever the case may be. You're marketing your
Yeah.
or your product. So
Yeah.
now,
No, for real.
you have to also take inventory on your product. You got to know what you have, how much you can make off of it. So now
hmm
you're dealing with economics. So now if
hmm
I can make this back off of what I have, I know that for sure I can when it's time to, I guess, re-up, what they may say.
Yeah.
you
Loving it.
you have to know exactly what I can get when I re-up, when I restock. So now it's business. So now what it is, you're dealing with a business. How no matter how you cut it, no matter how you slice it, no matter how you look at it, you
It's
are
a
a
business.
businessman.
Yeah. Yeah.
A
Right.
low level businessman at that. You know what I'm saying? I will say
Right.
that because even when dealing with the street game, if you're not a Escobar or a Chapo or a Mayo, El Mayo,
No, right.
these type of drug lords,
People, nah, for real. Fact. Fact.
you're labeled a low level dealer. You know what I mean? But you're still operating a business
Yeah.
because now what you're doing is you may be in the hood moving certain things, but you got a buddy that you got, on your team or in your circle, this your best friend, whatever your case may be, family member, you give him something. Look, bring this back. And he give his man something, but they coming back to you. So now what these are called as employees.
hmm
Some people call them runners, workers.
Right.
No, they're employees.
Employees. Right. Not for real.
You
Not
understand?
for real. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
reverting back to the question, the streets, man.
hmm
Streets in the game is what gave me that entrepreneur side, that hustle, man. And showed me how to really, deal with people, deal with product, deal with business in a whole, man.
Facts.
Yeah,
So it is safe to say it's safe to say that uh you learn some positive things from this game that they
Right.
say only bring turmoil and well, it didn't sound like it. It sounded like to me,
Hmm.
um, you learned a lot of things that you would need to know right now as we speaking right now. You know what I mean? So it's like you take the good with the bad, right?
Man.
Because uh, say you wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying? Say you wasn't in it. You think you'd learn the things that you learned if you wasn't in it? You get what
Never.
I mean? So the bad, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, that's like going in the army. A lot of motherfuckers think always going in the army, you going on the front line, you maybe going the whole time. You learn a bunch of, you learn this trade, you learn this, you learn that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People
Right.
got to, like, I don't really think, I mean, I'm just saying the way you just explained it,
Right.
it didn't
Right.
really sound too bad,
Hey,
except going in part, you know what I'm saying? Other than
hey,
that, it's
hey,
like you should have got anything
hey, hey.
within college.
Eh,
You know what
eh,
I'm
No,
saying?
for real. Hey, hold on though. Hold on though. Employees. You hear me?
yeah,
Kill them.
Really?
yeah. Got employees now. Yeah, that's what they. That's what they don't. They don't want to classify um people that deal in this type of lifestyle as businessmen or businesswomen or entrepreneurs because it's frowned upon,
Mhm.
because they said so, but these are the biggest drug dealers
Alpha.
the world has ever seen, Pfizer, Moderna,
Mm-hmm.
Johnson and Johnson. They deal
Mm-hmm.
drugs. They deal drugs legally.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our parents, we go to the CVS, to the pharmacy, and we pick up prescription drugs. That's what they call them. That's the legal term to sell you drugs.
Do drugs.
They're prescription. But that's the legal term for me to hustle, to sell these motherfuckers over the counter. I'm gonna sell you these drugs
Right.
Over the counter.
legally
Over the counter.
because they call prescripted.
Hold on,
Hey,
look, and they come
man.
out and they got an insurance program that'll pay for you. You hear me? All you
Yeah.
gotta do is sign and that and that.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, I gotta go
Hey, Mo.
to CVS to see the
Hey, Mo. Hey,
yeah,
Mo.
That is, bro. And they on every block. You hear me? They run the block.
Hey,
They run the
yeah.
whole.
hey, what do
Like they
CVS
said, though,
stand for
it's
though?
level to this shit.
What CVS stand for though, cuz?
That's
I
a good
don't even know.
that's a good question. Man,
No, for real.
CVS stand for? Hold on, let me see something.
No, for
What's
real.
CVS stand for?
What do CVS stand for?
Hey,
No, for
people,
real.
this people's drugstore, man.
No, chronic villus sampling.
What?
Yeah,
That don't even make sense. Say it again.
chronic villus sampling.
What the
Kind of book
fuck?
right there.
Oh no, well, that
Yeah,
one.
I never even thought about that shit.
Hey, Mo.
That,
Chronic? Did they say chronic?
Mm-mm.
what is that? What is it
It
again?
was founded in 1963 in Lowell, Massachusetts, as a small chain of health and beauty stores.
Yeah.
Over time, CVS expanded into a full-scale pharmacy and
Okay.
healthcare company,
Uh-huh.
now known as CVS Health, which owns CVS Pharmacies, Minute Clinic, Caremark, and Aetna.
So what?
CVS stands for Consumer Value Stores.
Oh yeah.
Consumer Value
Hey,
Store.
listen.
Okay, that's what they got. Oh, they switched it up. Well,
See how Google do us? You see
value
that?
stores. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Cause I got something else that came across my table.
Man,
Mhm.
that's just a dressed up goddamn trap house.
Yeah, yeah. Now, for
It's
hold
just
on.
a
What you
dressed
say?
up trap house, man.
A dressed up trap house? I'm
It's a
dead.
dressed up trap house, man.
And they giving it to you over the counter. And it's in the bag. It
Yeah.
got your information in front of on
Right.
the paper.
And it be
Everything.
a line. And it be a line around the corner.
Right.
Man,
CVS even owns
that's amazing.
the health
It be
company.
a line around the corner. But I'm saying when you think about it though, for real,
Mm.
all they do is they just another part of a plan to keep you coming back because when you think about it, the same people that have been going to these pharmacies picking up these prescription drugs for years, they still not healed. So what's really going on? You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
Like, I mean, you can tell that it got a lot to do with the drug game, because that's exactly what it is. Keep you coming back, keep you lining up, getting what you will go get. Your leg, the same leg, now your other leg messed up. Okay, you still
Hey,
taking, you going back to get the same prescription that you've been taking for years. Like, it's not making no sense. But then again, it is, because it's a big business. And it is,
it's a big
and the
business.
biggest
It's a
part of the
big
business is to
hustle.
get you hooked and keep you coming back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She's crazy, man. But if I do it, I'm
Oh,
wrong.
you're a
Hell
criminal.
yeah.
Right?
Hold
Keep
Yeah.
it coming back, I'm wrong. They gonna lock me up.
You're a
So
motherfucking criminal, what? Now for real.
what I
Yeah,
gotta do?
That's
Write him a prescription? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
that's
Maybe if I
what.
write him a prescription, it'll be different. This
Hey,
shit crazy, man.
Now you can
It's
do
man.
crazy.
it. You can do it, but you just gotta follow the rules and
It's a
regulations.
regulation.
You hear
There
me?
you go.
And it all
There you go.
reverts back to what we were saying earlier. Now, if you follow the rules and regulations
Regulation.
of
You
getting
can do it.
established as a pharmacist, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and building or acquiring a brick and mortar, so to speak, and getting licensed, you can be a licensed drug dealer.
Yeah.
It's not saying that what they're doing is wrong. What they're doing is following the rules and regulations that they set in place in order for them to be legally,
successful.
Drug dealers.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers stole
You know,
everything. They ain't following no goddamn rules
you
and
be
regulations. You the goddamn motherfuckers
you could
stole,
be a
took
legal drug
everything.
dealer if that's what you want to do, but you got to
Hey,
follow the rules and
Rules and
regulations
regulations.
along with it, man. And
ain't
that's
nothing
how
wrong.
they.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's like, the same people make the rules, break the rules. So is
Yeah.
that a part? That's a part. Is that a part of the rules and regulations to make them
Hell
be
yeah, it
able to
is.
break them?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
That's
like
part of the
going
part of
on
the
the
rules.
job. But look though, that's like going on the job. They teach you how to do it. Once you get to know how to do it, then you're gonna start doing it your way. So now you is breaking the rules. Cause you're supposed to do it this way, but you doing it your way now because you don't. You feel what I'm saying?
So is
That's
that,
just the
is that
same
really
way.
breaking the rules? Is that really breaking the rules, or is that just putting your
Hell yeah,
own
that's
rules?
breaking the rules. That's breaking
yeah,
the rules, bro.
you breaking the rules. You
Hell
breaking
yeah,
the
you
rules.
breaking the rules.
So it's like this, right? I'm gonna say us as a cultural people. I'm talking about black people, African Americans, whatever they labeled us, indigenous people. You can place us in a room or in a job site. Say you put a black person in a operating room every day
Mm-hmm.
for 2 years. Just sit over there and observe. After 2 years, I guarantee with no educational book training, you will be able to be a surgeon. You will be a certified. You can do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You will be able to do the same thing that a licensed surgeon can do because of the way that we obtain knowledge.
Yeah, fast.
On the job training, so-called, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? We're able to adapt to our environment and to be able to do the things that we see done. The skill sets that surround us without opening a book or going to school or getting a certification or a license. But in order to legally operate in this nation, you have to be licensed and certified.
Yep. Amen.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. Fact.
They want to see that piece of paper, that acknowledgement from this institution showing that we don't worry about, okay, you know what you're doing. We want to see that you know how to follow the rules.
Rules, yeah. And that's how you keep your job.
We
For
want to
real.
see that
For real.
you can show up on time.
Nah, for real.
We want to see that you can be punctual in what we want you to do. We want you to here, we want you to listen, and we want to see that you can be a good employee.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good runner.
A damn good runner, because
Yeah.
Damn good runner.
this nation was built on the back of slaves, and it's still slavery to a sense. You know what I mean? We have people that get up every day in and day out, and they go to work 9 to 5. They punch a clock,
Mm-hmm.
same routine every day, day in,
Yeah.
day out.
Yeah.
It's a form of slavery.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you answer to someone higher than you in order to get paid a check, in order to sustain your lifestyle. You wait every week or bi-weekly for a check for someone else to pay you for working to build what they own.
Yeah.
What they
Isn't
want.
that one of the main reasons why people? Isn't that one of the? Just to piggyback a little bit, isn't that one of the main reasons why people break the rules though? Let's take into
Yeah.
context what you just said, right? You said
Yeah.
that it's slavery, modern day. And back, let's say it was built on slavery. So I'm sure at one point in time, you had house niggas, as they say, and you had field niggas. Now, these house niggas obviously was obeying all of the fucking rules. You know what I'm saying? And then you had just to get up in the house, you get what I'm saying, to get up in the establishment, you know what I'm saying, to do what though? Like to garner and take over the system and free all of the slaves, or was they following the rules and gone and get up in there and just to get just sitting next to Master. Now you got these people who realize, hold up, man, the way this system working, I feel like a slave. Matter of fact, no, I am a slave. It's a slave system, man. I'm a slave. I'm getting up, I'm clocking and I'm going to do this every day. No, they not. They just following the rules. Because the rules say that you got to get up. The rules say
No,
that you
for
got to
real.
get up. You got to get up. You got to be there at this time. The rules say you got to go to lunch at this time. The rules say
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
At some point,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
no point to what Go's saying. It's just it's like they got us in a trick in a trick bowl because you can say, oh,
Live TV.
once you realize who making the rules and you realize, man, I'm about to break them because I feel now I'm a slave. I don't feel like a slave. I'm a slave. So, but it's still good to get up in there, infiltrate the system, and take it over. But
Yeah.
isn't that what the same? Isn't that what the same thing that the house niggas was quote unquote was supposed to be doing? So then you got some that realize when you're slave and you say, man, if I could just get a little close to the boss, man, and take this joint over. But then they get up and they get a little close to the boss, but they forget what the fuck they told
Where they
the
came from.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say where they came
Yeah.
from, but
Man.
they ain't forget where they
Where they
came from,
came
man. They
from,
got there and
bro.
realized if I say let's say this, let's look at it different. Say you get there on the other side and you like, damn, I remember where I came from, but the moment you try to go back to that motherfucker, they realize they remind you of why you there. It be the same people you was going back to get, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to get you, like it's a wild situation, man, on both sides of the fence, you know what I'm saying? I definitely get your point, but I just think that since you compare the two slavery, that it's like, okay, after a while, once you realize it's like, damn, do I still continue to just follow the rules? Or do I say, man, fuck
Right.
that, I'm about to break the goddamn rules because this shit is slavery. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
how do
So
you
Yeah.
dictate when
now,
to make that choice?
what they do is they give you an ultimatum. You know what I'm saying? They know that you got people that's going to buck the system, so to speak. And okay, if you choose to, you got to deal with the punishment that comes behind it.
The
Because
consequences.
what they do, you know what I'm saying, is they establish a punishment. So, okay, back in the day, let's say like you say, back in the slavery days, the punishment for rebelling was torture or death. They gonna beat you, or they gonna hang you, tar, feather you, shoot you,
Too. That's
hang
crazy.
you, whatever the case may be. It's going to be consequences and repercussions behind you rebel.
Everything, yeah.
So
Everything you
nowadays,
do.
if you choose to rebel, you will go to prison. You may be killed. You may have your finances wiped out. You know, it's different. It's different types of punishment nowadays. They can't be in some places as harsh as they were by hanging and things of that nature. But now we can punish you. We can punish you a whole different way. So if you choose to, you know, come up, get in, get this money, and rebel or rally the troops. If we feel like it, we could just, man, you know, lock you up, put a case on you.
That's it. That's it.
You know, knock your head off. You know what I mean?
Man, that's crazy.
It's different. It's different type of ways that they use to instill fear and also control within the minds of the masses.
Man, shit, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So back in the day, it was they did the local hangings. They bring you to the middle of the town. They make it a big day, and they bring the kids out, all that shit. And, you know, everybody comes to the town. They hang you in front of the whole town.
That's crazy.
Now, what they do to instill, but they did that to instill fear in the rest of the slaves. You know what I'm saying? To the rest of the slave community. If you choose to rebel, this is what we're gonna do to you. Now, what they do is they put it on the camera, on the body cam. They should freeze. Let me see your hands. You hear me? They wear you out. And now it's on social media. They got everybody got their phones out. So now what they're doing is just continuing to instill the fear of what'll happen to you if you choose to rebel into the minds of the masses. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you still have to be mindful of who and what you're dealing with. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, listen, I always say that. I always say that, dog. You gotta be careful of who you dealing with, man. That's just facts, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I got the third question for you.
See, I could just put my jump.
When did you realize you could turn what you love into what you live off of?
I don't see how the jump doing it.
I'm gonna say,
see, I think I just added my name to your jump.
I've been you know, realize, you know, the things that I love, I can actually make an honest living off of it, but I did not choose to start implementing these things until a little while before I went back to prison. You know, and I would say at that time I was in my late 30s. You know what I'm saying? When I started to really understand the things that I love and the things that I do, I can actually make money off of it legally.
Right, facts.
You know, and it was a huge eye opener because my mind was still geared toward, you know, the streets and, you know, hustling that way. But the examples have been around me my whole life. I just choose not to pay attention to it, you know. And the thing about that is, until you change your mentality, you will constantly be in a certain mindset. So in order to actually grow and to do something different, you have to change your mentality. You know, the way that you think, the way that you operate, the way that you look at life has to change. You know, and once you home in on the things that you like to do, the things that you can do every day. You can get up and you're looking forward to waking up and getting to. A lot of people wake up in the morning and they be like, man, fuck. Yeah. Go to work.
They woke up. What type of shit is that?
Hey, no.
Motherfucker, wake up and sit on the edge of the bed for 15 minutes. You got 30 minutes to get up and get your motherfucking stank.
Hey, no, for real, y'all.
Motherfucker sit there like, man, shit. God,
nah, for real.
Gotta go deal with this. You hear me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, for real.
When you find that your niche or that thing that you love to do, and it wakes you up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't wake up; it wakes you up.
Wakes you up, yeah.
And you ready to get to it. Like, boy, I got this. Boy, I can't wait to get to it. It's not work anymore.
No motivation. People don't have no motivation.
Yeah.
No ambition. Ambition, the motivation and the drive comes from finding what you love to do.
Right.
Your whole heart into it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a purpose bigger than yourself. It brings life to everything that you do, and you enjoy living.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how I go. That's exactly how I go. What's supposed to?
Yeah, man, for real, man.
I think this it say, when did you realize? Shit, man. I realized when I got locked up, and I used to have dreams. Like I hear my phone. You know what I'm saying? Because I kept my phones with me. So I used to wake up and like, damn, oh man, I'm in this motherfucker, bro. That's when I realized, like, this shit ain't no game right here, Mo. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's when I had to make a change. Like, you know what? I was starting here with the change. So when I get out there, I'm already focused. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they say, man, you got to put it in the book, and that's what I did. This is what I'm going to do when I get home. Yeah, and I did it. You know what I'm saying? And for real, tell you the truth, it wasn't even a struggle. I just had to get up.
Yeah,
that's it.
Easy.
That's it. You got to get up. You know, a lot of people like that snooze button. You know, that snooze button is the devil, man. A lot of people like that snooze button, man. They get up. They do get up. They get up. But they know they press that snooze, Joe. You get that 5 minutes, you miss your whole life.
No, for real.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
For real, dog. No, hey, and that's crazy because you hear more conversations about, damn, dog, I ain't even hear my alarm. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That snooze button.
That jump. Oh, the snooze.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what they say, right? When you snooze, you lose.
No, in fact.
Yeah.
In fact, and that's
that's real life though.
It's almost like something else they put in play that cause you to miss out on something. Like, who invented that goddamn button, man? You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Who invented that damn button? Because why did you invent something that actually have for somebody to be able to press, to go back to sleep? So that button ain't right.
It ain't, cuz that button.
It is, but it ain't. It is, but it's not. You got to get up and go. You got to get
up
and go.
I think for me, dog, I'm a morning person. I always been a morning person. You feel what I'm saying? So my mind already set that I got to get up and go to work at this time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I set myself up for success. Get up, everything packed, ready to roll. Only thing I gotta do is go in the bathroom, do me, come out the bathroom, put the clothes on, and I'm going out the door. Because everything already set to go. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? I can't get up
Preparation.
and down and be like, damn, dog, what I'm gonna wear? Nah, my shit already earned, put to the side, all that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you gotta look at it right. The most businesses and operations operate from sun up to sundown.
And down,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
But
And it was basically um created for you to work during the day and get your proper rest at night to reset. You know
you're
what I mean?
right, the reset,
Plays-
right.
That plays an important part in productivity. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
you
sure.
have to have that point in time where you get your proper rest,
Mm-hmm.
you're able to rejuvenate yourself to get back at it.
Wow.
Even back in the
That's what I'm saying. If
I
can
guess
put my account
you
in
could
the
say
chat
biblical
channel,
days.
log
You
in.
know, they didn't work during the night. You know, wasn't nothing going on during the night but rape, pillaging, and plundering.
Right.
You get caught out, during the nighttime, man. You just know somebody gonna steal your sheep or
Nah, for real.
back, and they gonna do something dirty to you. You know?
Nah, for real. Nah,
Yeah.
for real. The late night.
And
They
I
say
mean,
the late night.
they have different establishments that do operate.
Hey, not to cut you
All
off,
night.
right? Not to cut you off. Hey, not to cut you off, right? But y'all like tell them that, man. We doing a podcast, Joe. They just like y'all relax though. Like they don't know you doing a podcast.
Yeah,
All right, so they, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like we just like to hear. They got if they know you doing one, like they got like you know what I'm saying, like
you had in the background
it.
real heavy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay,
Like, tell them to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, they trying. That's brother. They trying to find a football game.
Yeah, tell them I said I salute to them, but we was doing a podcast though.
Oh man, that's a bet. Yeah, go
Nah.
ahead, go ahead with it. I'm with you.
All right. The fourth question. What's the biggest mistake you made trying to juggle all those different talents? And what did it teach you?
Man, damn.
Oh.
That's a nice one. Nice.
Welcome to the show, cuz.
You know what? When it comes to juggling different talents, right? It's all a learning experience.
But
And you know what they say, jack of all trades, master of none. You know, that is that's a quote that sometimes can be taken out of context because in different arenas or different fields, you're going to learn different things.
but
You know what I mean? And until you focus on exactly one thing at a time, you can't master everything at one time.
nah, you can't.
You do learn, but you do
Yeah.
learn. You hear me? So at different points in time in our lives, we wore different hats. You know what I mean? We operated in different arenas. We did different things. And
Mm-hmm.
we learn from each and every episode.
Yeah.
Each
Mistake.
and every point in our lives, we learn something different. You know what I mean? And we use it to keep us moving through life, pushing on through life, and we may implement it in different points and times in our lives and what we go through, but we do learn from everything that we do.
Fact. Hell yeah.
It was good or it's bad because, when you're going through hard times, you like, damn, why I gotta go through this? You ask yourself questions, you praying to the higher power, man, please get me out of this situation. Why am I here?
Brother.
He picked the wrong time to do that.
At the same time, you're there for a reason, and you're there for a good reason. You're there to learn something, and pay attention to what's going on in that time, even though it may not be the best of times, you still gonna learn something. You'll
Hell
still
yeah.
take something from that point in time in your life that you're at. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
and it's a blessing. It's all a blessing because you're still learning. You know,
Yep.
so
You can't never get too old to
can't look
learn.
at
Never too old
you
to
can't,
learn.
you know what I mean? You can't take the good times, the money, the cars, the women, you know, all that shit, and be like, yeah, I love it. That's my best time. Boy, my life was like it was like that.
No, for real.
When you down bad, you ain't got no money, you in prison, you in the hospital, your woman left you.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sad. Lord help me, why I gotta be like this? Nah,
Yeah,
embrace
no,
that shit.
get up
Embrace
and go
those
get it.
too,
Yeah.
and
Same
glorify
energy.
it. Say thank you. Yes,
Same
Mm.
energy.
thank you for
You gotta
this
keep
shit
the
right
same
here
energy.
because it's building
Yeah.
character. It's
Yeah.
building
Yeah.
who you are. It's making you able to endure the rough, the
Gotta keep
rugged.
that same energy.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta
Mm-hmm.
keep that same energy.
Gotta keep that
So what?
same energy.
So what? How would you tell? What would you tell? What would you tell a young guy or older guy that just coming home, man? He just can't. He can't get that energy, man. He down bad, man. His
Adapt.
family ain't. You know, everybody don't. Everybody cut out. People come home, man. They don't. You know, they get the best of them. Why? Either while they in there, or or when they
Oh,
get out, they realize, damn,
right.
you know, it's all gone. They
Nah, for
mentally
real.
can't even. Physically,
And
they good. They just coming home. They tight. You know they. But mentally, they like, damn, this shit really done. I don't even know when
Nah,
it
for
stop. They
real.
even mentally accept the
hey,
fact that
Nah, for
I
real.
ain't got what I had no more. You know what I'm saying? Shit
hey,
crazy.
Nah, for real.
hey, hold up, because I'm gonna let you know something, right? With that, because that's a personal question, so to speak, to me. It's personal to me, right? So let me,
That's all I know.
yeah, man. Hey, let me get somewhere where you know where the brothers they right there doing their thing, but I want to say
Simple.
this right personally to that question right there. You know what I mean? Because I'm living that right now. And I got a lot of brothers and sisters that done did time that's just coming home or just came home. I haven't been home right now good 4 or 5 months.
Welcome home, cuz.
Hey man, I appreciate it, man. For
I
real.
gotta pull up on you. You already know.
Yeah, you know it. But
Got you.
when you know you deal with individuals that don't have that drive or or don't think just because I'm coming home, man, it's all fucked up and I don't know what to do. You know what I would say to them? Change your environment.
Mm,
You understand? Get the
mm.
fuck from around where you at right now because
Uh,
obviously where you at, it ain't
Hey,
doing
him.
nothing for you. You know, and a lot of
Mm.
people be like, man, where I'm supposed to go at? I ain't got no money. I don't look. You can figure it out, man. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to move around, you can move around. If you got to be stuck in a shelter or at your brother house or your sister house, you on the couch, you at your old lady house, your woman. Okay, this where I lay my head at. But
But yeah,
when the morning hit, I'm out of here.
nah, for real.
I'm out of here, man. I'm going somewhere. I'm going to a library. I'm
Yeah,
going job hunting. I'm going
all that.
I'm going down to the fuck. I'm going to the fucking probation office. I'm gonna ask
Damn right.
where can I find a job at, man? Where can I go
Right.
to find
all
some
that.
more education? Where can I
Mm-hmm.
go at? I'm gonna go to the fucking church. I'm gonna go to the mosque. I'm gonna go to the synagogue. Go
I'll be
somewhere
productive.
where it's positive people that's willing to
Yeah,
help you.
help you. Yeah.
Where you at, ain't nobody willing to fucking help you. And
Nah, for real.
regardless of who you is, everybody need a little help sometime, man.
Nah,
Yeah.
for real. Facts.
You know,
You gotta be
Facts.
willing to
so,
take
so
that.
Facts.
don't so don't get discouraged. Don't be, so arrogant. and you know, and think that, oh, I don't need no help. I ain't looking for no handout, nigga. I get it from the mud. I get it how I live.
You ain't even living.
Out of here. You hear me?
For real. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
That's BS.
Because if you don't change your mentality and your environment, then you're gonna constantly go through these type of feelings. You're gonna revert back to old ways. You're gonna continue to be stuck in these same situations, and and then you're gonna look up and you're gonna be like, damn, I'm back hustling, I'm back grinding, I'm back in the streets, they loving me. You might run it up. You might run it up.
Yeah.
Again, you might, you know, be on top, not taking nothing away from nobody, because you know, statistics show that, you know, most of the people that come home, man, they come home and they turn out, you know, a little successful, you know, within than the first year or two.
Fact.
You know what I mean? But if you not focus on the right thing, or you not around the right people, you're gonna crash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had an 8-year run. I did 9 years on my first bid. I had an 8-year run, man, and I you know, I ain't toot my own horn or saying that, you know, but shit, man, you know, a lot of, you know, foreign cars, nice houses out in the sticks, you know, vacations of different countries, all that shit, man. That shit was all good for 8 years.
Hell yeah.
On that 8th year, I went the fuck back to prison, man.
Nah, for real.
You hear me? For 8 more years. Come on, man.
Nah, for real.
So, you know, I did not change my mentality or the environment. So, you know, what they say, you can't keep doing the same thing expecting different results. It won't happen. You know, so to the individuals that's coming back home, returning citizens, I just say, man, stay positive, believe in yourself, and change your environment and your mentality.
Fact.
That's the best thing you can do.
We definitely happy to have you home. You know what I'm saying? I told you I was going. This let y'all know, man. You know what I'm saying? This is my man Gio. This is one of my OGs as well. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we got we got a good rapport on a lot of things, man. Especially respect. You know, go both ways. You know, I always had a high amount of respect for him. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to music, when it comes to just being an overall good man, you know what I'm saying, and having a lot of knowledge, you know what I'm saying. So salute to you. You get what I'm saying. Since you've been home though, you know, I tend to see you align yourself with a political figure that's you doing a lot of great things as well. You know, you want to elaborate on that if you can, you know. I forgot her name. What's her name?
It's Kenny Zelenzi.
Yeah, if you want to get into that a little bit.
Give me Kenny, you know, because I always pronounce the name a little different than she may pronounce it, but she's running for the next DC council, and she is definitely a person to be watched, because, you know, personally from my talking to her and getting to know her, she has the District of Columbia at the forefront of everything that she does and everything that she says. So, you know, we always know, you know, well, politicians always say what they want you to hear until they get there. But with her personally, I feel that that's not the case. So I am, you know, supporting her in her campaign trail in 2026 for the next DC council. And she is definitely representing the people of the District of Columbia and looking to, you know, make a change if she's elected.
Let's get it.
Most definitely. Yeah, man. Yeah, you'll be hearing, and you guys out there will be hearing more from me and her on the campaign trail, up and coming campaign trail, for 2026. Most definitely.
That's what's up.
Hey,
A lot of positive things going on. That's what's happening.
Sure enough.
hey, we definitely gotta get her on the show. You
Oh,
hear me?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Definitely
Yeah,
gotta
hey,
get her on the show.
I had a
yeah,
chance to meet her, man. Cool little lady, man. I had a chance to meet her. Yeah, man.
yeah,
Lord, for real.
hey,
Listen, man, we got 5 minutes left, man, right?
mhm.
So what we do at the end of the show, we get a YouTube family and the new YouTube people that just tune in positive talk to last until the next day and the next day and the next day. Who wanna go first?
Way to go. Give them some positive for their mind, man.
Well, I'm gonna say, know yourself, know who you're around, who you're dealing with. Know that in life everything has a negative and a positive, and the more energy that you give to the positive things in life, it continues to propel you to higher levels or to the next stage in life, wherever you want to go at. Negativity is inevitable, but if you can find a way to block the negativity and focus more on the positive, regardless of what it is, regardless if it's just walking and smelling the flowers, or just thinking about things that make you happy, just
Mm-hmm.
focus on that. Continue to focus on that and continue to push yourself in a positive direction, man. That's it and that's all.
Yeah, well, you know.
Hey, man, I'm gonna go in and give y'all something that I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have already heard, man. Change your people, places, and things, man. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No matter how you look at it, man, we all grew up. You know what I'm saying? We older now. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to make it to get any older without having a whole bunch of stressful, you know what I'm saying, situations come up, man, change your people, places, and things, man. Especially if they're not aligning up with your same energy, if they're not aligning up with your same goals, if they still stagnant and in the same place, man, just go the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? You'll see them on the rebound. And if you don't, you know, you'll
It's
be good
cool.
and they'll be good. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
for real.
Yeah, be
It's
serious about
definitely
changing,
cool.
man. Real
That's
talk.
right.
Man, listen. Thank y'all for tapping into that Yocuzpodcast. Big homie, thank you for tapping in. You know what
Man,
I'm
thank
saying?
you. Thank
Man,
you.
you the A1 from
Appreciate it.
day one.
Oh
You
man.
already know. You know what I'm saying? And listen, we need you back on the show.
Man,
You done
anytime.
turned the show up.
It's an
So
honor and
now
a
you can tap back in.
pleasure.
Oh, we lit 6 days a
Man.
week.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and drop a comment out of this episode right here. Thank you for tapping in. See y'all tomorrow.
Go,
That's
baby.
Gone.
okay. Okay, Smoke.
All right, Chef, go.